Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianne and this is Diary of a Homemaker. And if you have been around for any length of time, you know I am a huge fan of ingredients and quality, which is why I am so excited to share the sponsor of today's video. When ButcherBox reached out and asked if I wanted to partner with them, it was an immediate yes. Again, quality and ingredients are everything in this house, and I am so excited to share them with you. Make sure to stick around to the end because I will be cooking up a recipe, but first a little bit about ButcherBox. ButcherBox is a premium meat subscription service dedicated to delivering high-quality grass-fed and grass-finished beef, organic chicken, pork-raised, crate-free, and wild-caught seafood directly to consumers. They prioritize ethical sourcing, sustainability, and provide a convenient and diverse range of cuts. At ButcherBox, they have two different options for subscribers to choose from, the curated box or their most popular option, the custom box. With the custom box, you can create the perfect mix of cuts for your lifestyle. From steaks for date night to chicken breasts for meal prep, they've got you covered. Select from 25 plus cuts with the option to switch it up in every order. One of the biggest benefits with ButcherBox is being able to easily find high quality meat and seafood that you can trust. It seems like that is becoming harder and harder to find, but also having such a wide variety of high quality cuts delivered right to your door with free shipping always. One of the coolest things I think about ButcherBox is, of course, the ethical sourcing, but also the transparent sourcing. And I'll show you here in just a second on the chicken. You can actually see the farm ID in which this chicken came from. And I just think that is so cool because when buying from big corporations, that's something that you would never get. But if you are interested in trying ButcherBox, I will be sure to link them in the description box below. So far, I am loving everything that I've got. I can't wait to cook up some of these other things and share other delicious recipes with you. So for today's video, I am actually cooking up the sirloin tips, and sometimes I really struggle sharing exact recipes because I don't measure a lot of things. I kind of just measure with the heart at this point. But my go-tos are usually salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Thyme has become one of my favorite seasonings to cook with. And I'll show you, I actually go out to the garden and harvest some of the thyme that I started from seed, and I am so excited about that. But I do go ahead and just use the salt, pepper, garlic pepper, or garlic powder, onion powder, and I go ahead and just really massage that into the meat. This meat was still very cold. I was very impressed with how cold it came. It was frozen solid, as you saw. I didn't have any kind of thawing, which I was a little concerned about. But once you have that all massaged into the meat very well, I do go ahead and just dump it into a hot cast iron. I love cast iron. Cast iron is my favorite. We cook with it every single day, and this does give a nice sear to your steak or whatever meat you're cooking. And I do just go ahead and kind of let it hang out and cook just a little bit. You're looking for a little bit of that sear color. And really, this is not going to take long at all. This is a really quick recipe, a really quick meal that you could throw together. And again, you can use any kind of seasonings that you like. Like I said, thyme has become my favorite, but I think rosemary would work really beautifully as well. If you were looking to add some color to your dish, you could always cut up some fresh parsley. I think that would look really beautiful. But once I got a good sear on both sides of those, or all sides of those pieces of meat, I do go ahead and take it out of the pan. And at this point, it really is cooked most way. But I go ahead and add the butter and then the thyme, and I'm going to melt that down and just let that kind of cook for just a little bit. Once that is completely melted, I will go ahead and add my steak back in. And this, at this point, really is not to cook the steak anymore. It may cook a little bit, but most of the cooking has already been done. At this point, you are just looking to really add that flavor into that steak. And so you're going to want to kind of baste that steak a little bit, move it around the pan, and let it soak up all of that yummy thyme flavoring. And I do think at some point you have to just quit being afraid to mess something up. You know, food is forgivable, and if you don't like something a certain way and you try it and maybe it didn't turn out the best, you can always try again. So don't be afraid to try new things, to try new recipes. Step out of your comfort zone, and I promise you, you're going to surprise yourself. So if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I do hope this inspired you just a little bit. And if you are interested in trying ButcherBox, I will be sure to link them in the description box below. I will see you next time.